Welcome to Coastal's video tutorial. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Meredith. And today we're going to be working with the Siser PSV vinyl and the Brother ScanNCut. So stay tuned.
Okay, so today we're going to be working with our Siser Glitter PSV vinyl. Siser does have a lot of different colors, not just glitter, a lot of different colors in 12 inches, 24 inches, and 48 inches. They come 25 yards by 50 yards currently. Today, however, we have cut down, so we're going to be working with a sheet for our Brother ScanNCut. This can do, full long pages, but today we're just going to be working with a small sheet. So let's get started on this. We are going to be working with our Brother mat. Again, we do use our adhesive on there, the film, to protect that carrier sheet, so it keeps its tack. So Mary's applying it to the sheet, and then I'm going to use the Brother Canvas Workspace, and we're going to send it directly to the Brother ScanNCut. Again, this does 12 inches wide, so it does have a nice footprint for you. Okay, so we have our mat in, it's read, so let's transfer it, and I'm going to transfer via USB cable. Okay, it tells you your machine is ready to retrieve the data. So you're going to go to your Brother, you're going to go to retrieve data, the USB cable, and it's right there. So we are going to do a test cut first, just to check to make sure that we're right on track with our thickness of the vinyl on the blade. Okay. And I usually put it towards the bottom just so it's easier when we are cutting. So I can find it. So I'm going to take the mat out. So it's going to measure the thickness of the material, or the mat, and then it's going to measure the thickness of the material. Okay.
Perfect.
Woohoo! Okay, so then we're gonna start our job. So instead of doing test again, we're gonna hit start. If you do need to test again, then click that. It does give you a nice estimate on the screen, so that's helpful to know how long the job's going to take. And then it does the same thing here, where it says the thickness of the mat and then the thickness of the material for that half cut, which is very beneficial for this Brother machine. Okay, so here we go. This is our Siser sign vinyl again. So we're gonna cut it out.
And with the sign vinyl, you do not want to cut it in reverse. We'll weed it here.
It's very easy to weed, like all Siser products, so that's always very beneficial. And we do sell the weeding tools online. If you don't have one near you, you can always use an X-Acto knife to get in there to the those detailed letters or designs that you have.
And always make sure to save your scraps, because you can use this for smaller projects as well.
Certainly.
So we've got this, it's a little big. So we're gonna use our transfer tape.
And this is by Siser as well. This is the Siser PSV application tape.
And the great thing with this product is it does have grid lines, so when you're setting it up, you can use those as a guide to make sure your images are straight. I'm just gonna trim this so we can reuse this as well.
All about saving material here, so always save all material that you can. And this tape is very easy to work with. So you can use, like Maradith is, normally we would recommend a squeegee, but it's so easy and so it works very well with the material that usually you can just use your hand to kind of put a lot of pressure on there and then peel off. So either way, works perfectly. And then we also have a video tutorial going over our Brother ScanNCut series. So that's a 4-part series. So be sure to check that out, especially if you're going between which machine works for you. This is a 12-inch machine, of course, perfect for, you know, the crafter out there. So definitely check that out to see which method is the best for you and what fits your needs in your business.
All right, there we go. And if you're selling car decals, you can always put this back onto the backing and sell it that way. I'm gonna line it up here. Just apply a little pressure to it.
And
there we go. And now no one will steal your cup again.
And of course, this is can go on anything. So make sure you're very careful, you know, what it goes on, but it is very nice. Again, very easy process, easy application, easy to peel off. Something that's definitely highly recommended. So thank you for watching our video tutorial and we'll see you next time.